And we did these fun little sale moments. This year we had just concluded our back to school sale. We were like, what would be a fun? I'm gonna adjust cameras really quick. We're like, what would be a fun just kind of conclusion to that? What are things that you need in this season? It's back to school season. We know that people are, getting ready for fresh closets. We know that people are going back to work. Maybe you're a teacher and you're needing some new goodies. I feel like even as a mom with kids going back to school, I'm always like, oh, grabbing back to school clothes. I'm like, okay, what do I need for this season? Do I have what are the little layers we need at CJ Lane? Make half the stuff. You're like, okay, we need some long sleeves. We're gonna long sleeves yesterday. So long story long, all that to say, I feel like it kind of gets you kind of ready for the new season ahead. Fun part about Carly Jean Los Angeles stuff is it's not gonna be something significantly different in the sense of like, you know, these are functional pieces that you can wear all throughout the year, but it's kind of that little reminder, a little checklist of like, what do I have? Am I missing anything in my closet? So that is kind of what ignited this denim sale idea. We were like, I feel like back to school season is just all about you gotta have that great pair of jeans. A couple pairs of easy jeans in there are gonna make getting dressed so stinking easy. So we were like, what's something fun and crazy that we could run this week? That would be like a compliment to what we have going on. We have a new really fun launch happening Friday. And we were just like, what should we do? So we decided half off of denim for the week would be a fun kickoff to the season. And we just restocked so much denim. We just restocked our Holland jeans. We just restocked our Morgan jeans. We just restocked Chrissy's, our number one jean got restocked last Friday. We're restocking Brooks this coming Friday, and that's going to get included in there. So we were like, we have so much great denim on the site right now. What a perfect time to go score. So the other fun part about that too is you can score multiple. It's half off of as many pairs as you want, and then free shipping on orders over $150. So you grab a couple pairs, we'll ship them for free to you. So easy peasy. But I'm gonna hop in. I'm gonna get started. If there's any questions that you have on denim, I was seeing a ton of questions on fit and sizing and comparison. So what I did is I just grabbed a bunch of favorites out of my closet. I was like, hey, let's run through this together. We'll talk through different styles, what fits like what you would recommend, what I would recommend, and then after I'll pop into Tryons and be running through a bunch of things, styling stuff, talking through all the new collection pieces. How fun is this new little daisy top? This is coming Friday, and it's one of my favorites. So I cannot wait. All right, let's hop in there. Hold on. I'm like, we're live right now. I don't know what you're talking about. Navy's at the window messaging something. +2, something +2. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. TV. I said yes. If he was like all day, like, can I watch a movie? Can I watch a movie? Can I watch a movie? I'm like, no, you can't watch a movie. No, you can't watch a movie. And I was like, I'm going live a little later. I'll let you watch something when I'm watching a movie. And then now I have her at the window and she's like trying to send me some code message. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. So yes, she can go do that. All right, we're gonna hop in here and get started. I also am curious to hear from you guys what you guys recommend denim wise. What are your favorite CJ jeans? Why? What do you love? Maybe someone's new here and they're just popping in. What would you tell them to buy? I this is literally what I had on today. So I'm just gonna start with literally. I don't think there's unless I'm wearing a dress, most days I am of course wearing CJ denim because it's the best. It's so comfy, it's so easy. I have on our Holland jeans now, and just to show you another color of Holland jeans, the Hollands come in a ton of great colors. We just restocked. This is why the sale is kind of crazy because we we just restocked the black. So you are scoring off of a brand new restock. This is Holland's in black. This is our one of our widest leg jeans and one of our longest jeans. They work though, I have to say, on petite girls and tall girls. They work on everyone. Hollands, if you're petite, trim them. Take them to dry cleaners. Most dry cleaners hem them for under $10. A few of our girls have found local places I'm doing for like $5 or $6. So they're half too. So it like basically includes your alteration fees. Alteration fees. These are one of my must-haves in my closet. I feel like they just provide something different. I know a lot of gals are like, wide legs, I'm scared. don't be scared. Wide legs are phenomenal. They work on all different bodies and shapes. And I've heard a lot of girls be like, oh, I carry my weight in my hips. The wide legs going to accentuate that. I'm like, not a true story. Wide legs can be absolutely flattering. And the Hollands are such a phenomenal fit. I'd say just the way the waist fits, top fits is phenomenal. It's super flattering. And that stretch is so stinking comfortable. Forms and fits to your leg. Looks like hard denim, feels like butter. They are such a great jean. So this is the medium wash of the Holland. And then like I said, we just restocked the black. They feel like butter. We always say at Carly Jean Los Angeles, our denim that you get from here is denim you can sleep in. I know most people are like, ooh, who wants to wear jeans? They're uncomfy. We have changed the game when it comes to denim and comfort. And these are stinking gold. So we're just popping in. Denim this week is half off at CJLA. The code is Jean50. It doesn't get any better than this. It's better than like a Black Friday. It is such a score, and we've just restocked so much. So I have it on with we call these the chocolate Holland. They're a brown kind of vintage wash, but you have tons and tons of options in there. A common question that I get often, and CJLA, you can answer me in here. Oops, if I'm on here. A ton of questions are, what's the difference between like these and a Dillon, or these and a Morgan, or these and other things? So we'll kind of talk differences, and I'll give you a quick general. So these are going to be one of our longest jeans. These are going to be one of our wider leg jeans. Super stretchy, super comfy. I would say whatever size you wear in like your Hendrix is probably what you're going to go with in the Hollands. If you love a Hendrix, you're going to love a Holland. It's almost like a full length Hendrix. So waist fit, upper fit up here is going to be very similar to what a Hendrix fits like in rise and shape, but it's going to have that full length, full leg, full length. If you want them to be shorter, easy peasy, take them to the dry cleaners and have them hemmed. Cannot go wrong with Hollands. Again, super petite girls rock them and love them. Super tall girls rock them and love them. A very Goldilocks pants. Okay, while we're talking that shape, I think they're in here. My next recommendation would be our Dillons. I think this wash has significantly sold down. What I should be showing you is a brand new wash. I'm like looking around the room, like, where did I put them? Our gray Dillons. I'm like, go get your gray Dillons right now. The Dillon, I'll show you in length the difference of the two. I'll show you with the black so you can kind of see it. So there is the length difference. The Hollands are going to be, like I noted, significantly longer. These are great if you're wanting to wear a heel or a boot. I think these provide just a great, fun, full shape and length. If you're wanting more of a classic length, kind of hits you right above your ankle, obviously depending on height. So my petite girls love these because this kind of fits like a Holland. It's a wide leg, but not quite as wide. It's kind of in between. So this, I would say, if you're like a Laurel girl, if you remember the Laurels, which are coming back, this is going to be not crazy extra long, more that regular medium length. All the little details will be noted on the website. This also is going to feel like a Hendrix. The wash is really similar, like butter. That kind of thicker, cozy, soft, squishy denim. But then the magic part, I think this is kind of why CJLA denim is magic. It's soft and movable and like bends with you, but it does not stretch out. Most denim after a few wears is like saggy. That is not the case with CJLA denim. It is stretchy, but it holds its shape. And I think that's what makes them so fantastic. So this is the Dillon. This is an easy cut. This is a very universal. I always say for people who are new to CJLA, I'm like, hey, try the Chrissy's, right? The Chrissy's are our slim straight. They're like our classic most. We cut tens of thousands of Chrissy's. Like they're like a number one sure shot. You can't go wrong with a Chrissy. And I'll show you Chrissy's in a second. And it's a true story. They're so phenomenal. But if you're looking to kind of have something, a little variety in there, maybe you're like, hey, I'm going to grab 2 pairs, I'm going to grab 3 pairs, and I want some variety. I'd grab those Chrissy's because you cannot go wrong with them. And then I grab something a little bit different in the shape, which would be something like a wider leg, a Holland, or like a Dillon. I feel like that Dillon is kind of for that in-between girl. If you're not quite ready to go wide and you want to go in the in-between, a Dillon is going to be your friend. Buttery soft, like the Hendrix, not as long, that kind of in between. They're a really safe jean, really cute, really easy, great for mixing and matching. So Dillon's come. I really want to show you. I'm like, where is it? Let me see if it's in this little pile right here. I want to show you the gross score. I have them. Okay, so there's that medium wash. That is fantastic. And then, oh, let's get ready. And y'all are scoring. Look at, they're not even zipped. It's like use them for wearing the other day. Okay, this is that gray. So you can kind of see that length. Not as long as my Holland's, great neutral color. If you want to try something a little out of the box and a little fun, I would absolutely recommend trying these new gray. Talk about like buttery soft too. They feel amazing. You can kind of see too, like in that leg, in that stretch, they feel so stretchy and so good. But when you look at that denim on, they look like hard denim. They don't look like they're going to be soft. They look more of a rigid, so they're cool and hip and fantastic. But then you put them on, you're like, I'm wearing straight up comfy pants. We always joke. I'm like, we should do like a CJ denim challenge. Like, what can you do? I feel like we've done this over the years. Like, what can you do in your CJ jeans? We did have a girl go to a spin class one time. I think it was in the Chrissy's, and she was like, I go to spin in my Chrissy jeans. And she was like on a bike doing spin. That could even be the case with these Dillons. They are so soft and so easy. I'm like Pilates. I mean, with all the like the bending or like, reformer Pilates class, I should wear these to Pilates and show you all the things you can do in your CJLA denim. So this is the Dillon, the code again. I'm not reading these comments fast enough. Sorry, y'all. So CJ Lake, so amazing. They're helping on CJ Lake girls. She can hopefully help answer as fast as possible. But they are so easy and so stretchy and good. Someone I think I saw on there just asked, is the waistband stretchy as well? Yes, it absolutely is. Of course, you're going to have it doubled up, right? You see that it's doubled. Here it's one layer, here it's doubled. But it's still going to have that stretch to it. So I've seen a lot of girls that wear these and love these even through like pregnancy or for maternity jeans, wearing with a belly band or a little expander, and they work great for maternity too. Meg, you asked the perfect question, and I should have started with that question. She said, "What do I do? Like if they don't fit? I think are they exchangeable? Can we return for short credit if they don't fit?" Yes. We are overriding policy. We don't allow normally exchanges or credit for things that are over 50% off. But we stand behind our denim so much. We stand behind everything, but denim is one that we're like, we want you to try it. I know a lot of girls have a really hard time finding denim. It's honestly like the origin of how CJ started. Back in 2015, we went online. It literally was because I could not find a great pair of jeans after having my fourth baby. I was like, I'm so over this. I'm sick of going to the mall. Nothing fits right. Nothing looks good. I was even willing to pay. I was like on a budget at the time, but I was like, I will pay whatever for a great pair of jeans. I just need a great pair of pants that feel good and fit and work. And I literally could not find it. I remember dragging four little kids around trying to find something that fit and made me feel good again. And I couldn't find it. So rebirth of Carly Jean Los Angeles, I was like, this has to be easier for people. This does not need to be this complicated. So we brought denim back and we started little and started growing, and we now get to make amazing denim, and I feel like we get to help a bunch of girls all over the world with getting dressed not crazy complicated and making it fun and making you feel good getting dressed. So denim is a key part of that. And I think these jeans solve a lot of problems to getting dressed. So comfy, easy, versatile. I can't rave enough about it. Dillon are a newer jean for us, but they've very quickly become a new favorite. Hence why we keep cutting them and they keep selling out. So our light wash is sold out. Our medium wash has sold down significantly, but we do have some on there. We did just recently restock it. So if you see your size in there, I'm like, grab it. in the medium wash. They are so, so good. And then the gray is our newest wash that we just recently launched, and it's phenomenal. So I'm going to be doing try-ons after this, running through Golden Hour collection, and I'm going to show denim, new, denim mixed with new pieces on, so you can kind of see it all worn together and hopefully even answer more questions in there too. So again, always tricky trying to read and talk at the same time, but super stretchy, super comfy. I will note, and we always note on there, um, if it doesn't have stretch, but majority of what we do is going to have stretch. So just a few styles don't. We have some that are, they're still soft, but a non-stretch jacket. Okay. We talked about those. We talked about Hollands. Since we're talking stretch, I don't have the dark wash like in this pile. I have them in my closet, but I'm going to show you the light wash because they're fantastic. For sizing, someone just asked, what sizing is the Dillon? Similar to the Laurel, Holland, Chrissy, trying to decide what you need. Was it off of Dillon's? I would say off of Dillon's, I would go with what you are in Chrissy's. Dillon's are really comfy and stretchy. So Chrissy jeans have that extra like buttery stretch, and which is a great introduction to these. This is the Chelsea jean. This is our widest leg and our lowest rise. This one is phenomenal. They come in this sea salt color. We also have them in a really cute dark wash. Love it with this daisy top. Fun little combo together. But these are also included in the sale, half off this week. And this is going to be our stretchiest denim. I mean, I'm talking like we could full blown go to Pilates in these, or spin class. Maybe the leg would be too wide for spin class, but super stretchy, super comfy. I love also the little sea salt patch on them too. They're just a really beautiful cut. But these come in that dark wash and the sea salt, and they're just going to be that kind of medium to lower rise, and they just have this phenomenal length. I know gals with shorter torsos do prefer a little bit less of the higher rise. And so this is a great option if you have a shorter torso, and you're not wanting them to be as high. Really cute, really easy fit, so stinking comfortable. I love they kind of almost feel like a plazo pant. So they have that kind of wider leg, really pretty, almost kind of like flowy, almost looks like a linen pant would, but they're just a beautiful, buttery, soft denim. So cute with a belt, so great with basics. Really, really easy, comfy fit. Are there others with a lower rise like the Chelsea's? Yes. Bailey jeans would be also that, but again, they're going to be opposite. They're going to be our slimmest jean. They're going to be even more slim than a Chrissy, but Bailey's are phenomenal. Very, very similar rise to this. And we do have some more medium rise coming this fall later, but not coming with a half off denim sale. So if you love that lower rise, you'll love a Bailey and you'll love a Chelsea. And Chelsea's do come in 2 colors too. So be sure to check those out. I love it. There are so many fun questions in here. Someone just asked, which jean would you recommend for a skinny jean girl trying to venture out into a wider leg jean? If you haven't tried the Chrissy, I would say that's a great like little baby step, because that's going to be what we call a slim straight. So it's almost like a straight leg. It's going to be more relaxed in the calf, a little more relaxed in the leg. It's not going to full taper at the ankle, but it's going to be a nice in between. Another one that I would recommend if you love more of a slimmer fit is our Brook. Same thing. It's going to be a slim straight. We call it a slim straight, so it's not a skinny, but it's going to be more of that kind of in between or branching out just a little bit. If you want to go like a little further out, we're not going full Hollands. These are Hollands for the wide, which I'm like just jump in the deep end. Go for the Hollands. They're really fun. But if you want to try some in between, I would probably go with our Dillon jeans, and that was this one. That is kind of that in between. It's not as wide as the other. It's kind of a nice, safe in between fit. You're going to put them on and be like, oh my gosh, these are so comfy and so easy. So I think they are a must try. Dillon's, I feel like there's not a week that goes by that I'm not wearing a Dillon multiple days a week. They are so stinking good. And then another one that I love that's kind of different. It's kind of a combo of a lot of things. I was like, do I have those in here? Another one that I find myself wearing a lot that we just restocked, which is like an absolute score, are the Morgans. Like, absolutely in love with these. If you remember our Austin jeans, you know our Austin jeans. Our Austin jeans are, I'll show you both. Our Austin jeans are on the site right now. We have a few washes of them because they're super duper cute. They're going to be a boot cut flare. So you can kind of see what those feel like. So those are going to be our most flare cut in the leg. Then we have a little hybrid moment. It's kind of like the Hollands and the Dillons got together with the Austins and created their own in between. So this is Morgan. Morgan, as you can see, doesn't come in. I'll show you here. The Morgans don't kick in as tight as the Austins come out. They kind of hang out and then have that little kick out at the bottom. These are going to come in more through here in the leg and then they kick out. So these are your like, again, you can wear these more bohemian. These don't have to be cowgirl jeans. They can be very, artsy, boho-y, very hip and cool, or wear a button down and loafers with them. Like they're very flexible. It can be your New York girl or your cowgirl. And then the Morgans, I would say, are kind of another in between like that. They don't kick in, they don't hit in as tight here. They kind of are that nice in between. So if you're wanting something, another one that I would say with these, it looks like I created a new shirt with this. This is a great option for taller girls. Both of these strongly recommend. We do have petite girls that love them, but just note that you'll need to wear a heel or a boot with them because they will run longer. So Austin jeans, Morgan jeans, and both of those have that little kick at the bottom for a little bit of that flare. I am absolutely obsessed with both of these. This is a newer cut for us. Austins are phenomenal. They're like a tried and true. So if you haven't tried them, they're great. Really flattering. We always joke on these. Really great booty jeans. Really flattering. I cannot count the amount of DMs I've had from gals. So like, my husband loves the Austin jeans. They're so flattering. I think it's just the silhouette of that little kick out of the boot flare. It just is really, really flattering on literally all shapes, height, sizes. Our denim comes 00 to 3X. So we have options for y'all, everyone on there, but those are phenomenal. But the newer of them that I find myself just wearing on repeat, I'm going to show these a lot today in try-ons, but are just the Morgans. The Morgan, I don't know what it is about them, but I love them. I think the denim on them are so much like the Dillons, but a little longer. They just feel like stinking butter. So stinking good. You cannot go wrong with them. I think you'll find yourself wearing them and mixing and matching them with all the things. So Morgan are an absolute must try in there. Our most tried and true and what's kind of crazy are these the ones. We just restocked these. This is an absolute score. These will not be on sale like this anytime soon. Our denim does not normally go, rarely will denim go into the clearance section. Maybe if something is sold out in almost every size and we're not recutting a color, but our denim does not often go in there. So score half off. These are a new wash for us. We cut it the first time we cut it, sold out almost instant with like basically within a weekend they were gone. And this is our vintage Chrissy's in our dark wash. This is like the jean for the season. It's so stinking good. We went really fun on the hardware. It has this like beautiful copper hardware on the details of it. They're so stinking good. Probably another one of our stretchiest jeans. Chrissy are just a phenomenal cut. But this specific fabric in the Chrissy in that new restock dark wash are much like the Hendrix. They're like butter, a great kind of heavier weight and so stinking soft. So again, this might be my jean. One of the gals had asked, hey, what's the like a not a skinny, but like a step out of the skinny? This is probably going to be your safest. This is a slim straight of the Chrissy. It's not a full straight leg, but it kind of has a little slim in there. It is so good. This with a white button down or a white tank, like it doesn't get any more cool and classic than these. So highly recommend them. I know we have all sizes because we just restocked these. And then one that's very related to this, you can't grab it yet. You'll have to wait till Friday. These are available now. So you can snag these today. The warehouse is very busy today. I was like, did we give them a heads up that we were running the sale? I think we did, but it's hopping over there. So I would always just recommend and say earlier, because we just kicked it off today. If you're looking for specific sizes, we are highly stocked today. But when we run crazy sales like this is kind of almost like a flash sale moment in a sense, but we let it run for the weekend so you can shop it with the new stuff. Sizes will go. So if you have eyed stuff or you've been waiting on stuff, like no pressure, but slight pressure of saying like, I would get it. Like if you've eyed it, it's been in your cart, don't wait for weeks to shop it. I would just shop it now. It won't be on sale and you might not find your size. We are, of course, always like recutting and bringing stuff back, but that doesn't always guarantee certain washes will come back. So anything that you're seeing now, you see your size and it's half off, just strongly recommend snagging it. So, want to show the difference between the Chrissy's and the Brooks. The Brooks are going to be longer than the Chrissy's. Can you see on the length? And you kind of see on the leg the little difference on those as well. This comes in just a little bit slimmer in the leg, but not a ton. A little more length than this, little bit lighter than that dark wash. And then this is our Brook jean. This is another just very tried and true cut for us. Can't count the amount of cuts that we've done in this. We are restocking the dark wash. This is coming back this Friday. And we are not excluding it from the sale. There were talks because we're like, what are we doing? We're restocking. People have been waiting for this. We're like completely sold out of it. There's like one size left or a couple sizes left. But we're bringing it back Friday and we're letting you get this included in there. So absolute score, but you have to wait till Friday for the restock morning. Chrissy's, we just restocked. These are back and they are gold. This color is so good. So I'll be showing these in try-ons today too if you want to see more little details on them. Oh my word, so fun. So much questions all in one spot. I love that. Someone just said it's almost like a buy one get one sale at half off. It totally is like buy a pair of jeans, get a pair of jeans for free. It absolutely is. Okay, looking on there. I will pop in. I'm going to try to make this as fast as possible so I can get into try-ons for you guys. There are just a few, but I wanted to note Hendrix shorties are included in there. Most sizes are sold out, but I just want to note if you see your size in there, go snag them. Sometimes we have exchanges and someone, swaps the size or sends something back. So it's always worth checking. And then another one that's really cute and different, a non-stretch jean, doesn't have stretch to it. It's technically we always say it's a hard denim because it doesn't stretch, but it's a butter denim because it feels so good. These are James jeans, and this is our cute little barrel, super comfy, super easy. Also half off this week. If you're wanting something kind of different and fun, I love these. Really easy fit. We have some long barrels coming this fall, but this is a great kind of ankle barrel that you can't go wrong with. And then when you feel it, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh. It feels amazing on. These run roomy, I will note. Whatever you wear in your Chrissy's, I would probably say size down in the James. We cut them roomy on purpose so that they would be that kind of baggy relax. This is a size 7. So size 7 on me are very baggy and very loose, but I love that fit of them. That's kind of the intention of that barrel. They feel amazing and they are, again, included in that sale. And then overalls are included. I grabbed Logan somewhere. You'll have to just wait and see him in try-ons. But I wanted to note we just restocked recently our hunter jackets, almost all of our hunter jackets. This vintage light wash is a color that I feel like we cannot keep in stock. And then Fletcher jacket for a not as roomy. This is going to be your classic fit. Can I see in the back? This is going to be your oversized boyfriend fit. Both of our denim jacket styles are included in the sale. They're so stinking good. They are phenomenal. So really quick, just because we just restocked it and you can literally go score it for half. This is our hunter jacket. That is so stinking soft. It's kind of like our jeans where people are often like, oh, jean jackets and jeans, ooh, it feels rough and not comfy. This is like gold. It is so stinking soft. You can kind of see like the just softness of the wash even on here. I always say, I'm like, I wish you would like reach through the camera and feel it. But again, our newly restocked hunter jackets are included in there and they are a capsule must. This is something I feel like even back in the day when I had my little shop, I'd always be like, all right, you need like some great basics, a couple great pairs of jeans, denim jacket, maybe a denim jacket. And it still has stayed part of the CJLA capsule for when I first opened in 2004. That's going on a long time now, but it's still been that core piece. So if you don't have a great denim jacket, this is your sign. This is your week to grab a hunter jacket because they are phenomenal. This light wash is magical. The medium blue is beautiful as well. And we also have like olive and charcoal and a white and a sea salt. There's all the colors. So these are included in there. They also make phenomenal gifts when they're half off like this. Just a little tip. I love giving these to new moms. I love giving these to brides. They're really fun. You can like embroider on them, embroider on the back of them, put like cute little initials. Just they're cool little gifting pieces, and a great time when they're 40, I think they're what, 44 bucks or 52 bucks. They just make a really beautiful intentional gift. So cute, add your own detailing to it, or just gift them as great capsule core pieces people will live in. They're so stinking good. So I will wrap it there because I'm gonna pop into Tryons and show. I'll do Tryons over at Carly Jean Los Angeles. I'm kind of like maybe I should do them over here too. There's been so many questions. But we're gonna run through, show all the new pieces, and then if you have questions, reach out to CJLA. We have a team over there that's super happy to answer any questions on fit or sizing recommendations. I would rather you get the size you want like right off the bat than have. I want you to open your package and like put it all on and get to wear it right away. So all that to say, if you have questions on anything, shoot us a direct message on IG or shoot us an email. We're always here to help, and we'll help you get all the sizing info that you need. Hendrix versus Revy short sizing. I wear medium in the Revy. I would go a medium in the Hendrix. Whatever you are in those, you will be in the others. So those are great. If you see your size, highly recommend going and snagging those. So again, to reiterate, it is half off denim this week. Today just started this morning. Today through Sunday at midnight. It will be an official last call on Sunday. It will be done. But if you're shopping this weekend with a new launch, maybe you combine a couple new pieces with some great denim, or if you're like ready now, there's amazing denim on the site. Everything that I showed, almost everything other than the Brook jeans, are available now. And you just can't go wrong with CJLA denim. So if you're finding yourself like having a hard time getting dressed and going like, oh, nothing goes together, or like I have old outdated jeans that I don't love or that I don't fit into, it doesn't get any better than half off. This is your sign to go grab some fresh jeans for whatever season you're in. Maybe you're going down a size or up a size, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Make sure that you're putting on jeans every day that you feel great in, that fit and feel good. And at half off, it's a no-brainer. You got to go grab them. So hope that helps. A little quick run through, and thanks for popping in. I hope you find a few pairs of jeans that you absolutely love and that you live in.